Today we're going to be looking at mathematic manipulatives online with applets on this website, www.showdor.org/interactivate.
After you go to showdor.org/interactivate, go to the activities link and click on this, and you will be brought up a menu with many different activities that you can use within your classroom. The activity that we're going to be looking at is another Hilbert Curve Generator. The best thing about this website is the tab menus. The first one is Learner, which teaches the students actually what the activity is all about, and then has some additional related resources at the bottom. In addition, there's the actual activity itself. For this activity, it shows the stages of the Hilbert Curve Generators. You can see this by clicking on each next stage. You can see it develop each time. In addition to this, you can also click on the previous stage to see what the stages before were like. Another one of the tab menus that you can use is Help. This is used for if you do not know how to use an activity. It shows not only students, but it also shows instructors and teachers how to use a certain activity. In addition, there is an instructor tab that has how to use the activities within the mathematics classroom. It also has a list of standards that are addressed within the activities. As you can see, this shows the NCTM standards. In addition, you can also see some of the specific ones used, as well as some of the textbooks that are aligned with some of these activities. So if you have a certain textbook that you use in the classroom, you can link it to the activity used within the website. In addition, the website has links to many worksheets. This worksheet corresponds with the Another Hilbert Curve Generator activity and prompts students with questions that deals with the activity. You can also organize some of these activities by what content is covered. We will be focusing on the geometry content, and we will be looking at the angles activity. If you go to the Learners tab, you can see what angles are, and students are able to look up some of the definitions for specific angles as listed right here. If you scroll down, there are additional ones, and there are also additional resources to use for teachers. If you go back up to the Activity tab, you can see that there are parallel lines cut by a transversal, and it gives you 8 different kind of angles from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and it asks for 2 specific angles and what type they are, and you can select if they're acute or obtuse and how those 2 angles are related. In addition, you can see if these were correct or not. Here you're able to see that there were 3 correct out of 3. You can also change and have different angles. So now we have 2 transversals cutting through these parallel lines. And if we leave all the answers the same and check them, we can see that there's another one incorrect, and it accumulates it over each activity, so we have 5 out of 6 right. In addition, you can go to the Angles Help tab, and you can see how to use this activity more within the classroom. You can also click on the Instructor tab, and like the activity before, you can see where you can have a description of it, some places in the math curriculum, and some of the standards that are addressed within the activity.